live before before the sun shifts again, because I am in my car doing my mom duty as usual, and so it's time for pickup. But quickly, I just wanted to hop on here and encourage you. The Holy Spirit encouraged me yesterday, and so I want to pass it on and encourage you. All right. And my encouragement for you today is to locate God in your situation. When you are intentional about locating God in your situation, you will find Him. I know there are times when we're going through a lot and it may seem like God isn't there. It may seem like He has abandoned us, like He had left us. But I want to encourage you that God is always there with you. You are never alone. And so for you to take the time and locate Him in your situation, you will find Him. You will be able to see how He is taking you through that situation, how He might be processing you through that situation when you're intentional about it. And for me, this came about with a situation with my husband and I right now, that we are working on something, and it has been a lot, and I'm ready for it to be over, right? And part of the reason is that financially it is requiring a lot. And so I received an email the other day, regarding that situation. And when I received the email, I immediately had that heavy feeling like, here we go again. I didn't even want to open the email to read it, because I'm like, what else is it? I don't know if you guys have ever had that feeling before, but that's where I was. And I didn't like that I had that feeling, because I know that God is in control, right? So I shouldn't be feeling that heaviness of things. And so later on, I was reflecting on stuff, and I know I've shared on here many times the importance of reflection. I was reflecting on things, especially because I said that I did not like how I felt. Getting that email, how it made me feel, because that was an indication that I am carrying something that God should be carrying, that I haven't fully given something to God, right? And so while reflecting on it, the Holy Spirit told me, but you have the money. So it was like, why are you, feeling the way you're feeling about it? Why are you stressing? But you have the money. And immediately I was like, okay, because that was not what I wanted to hear, because I'd rather our funds not be spent that way. I'd rather we spend it towards something else, our family, something else, than in that way that the fund is being used for. However, I could not deny that God is a provider in our situation, and that He has been providing, even though it has been a hectic road, and resources wise it has been consuming. He has been providing the resources for it. I may not like the fact that we have to pour resources in that direction. However, God has been providing, and He has been making a way that we are able to each stage, like we don't have all of the resources right now to like tackle everything, but as each stage come up, He's been providing the resources to address each of the stages, y'all. And I was just blown away by it last night when the Holy Spirit brought that to my attention. And what I got from that was to locate God in your situation, because when you are not intentional about locating God in your situation, you oftentimes feel alone. You feel like you're going through it alone, and you start to carry weight that you shouldn't be carrying, because you feel like God isn't there to carry it with you. And whether we can see God or not, He's always there. But one thing I do know, when you're intentional about seeking God, you find Him. And so that is my encouragement for you today. No matter what your circumstances may be right now, your Father is with you. And once you become intentional about finding Him, you will be able to see Him in your situation. So thank you for listening. My name is Winnell Wilmot. Go ahead and share this video with someone to encourage them, and I will see you next time.